you tell me again what you're doing here?
We're here, unfortunately, that we're here supporting this argument, but divorce is just not a good thing, even for straight folks, and I've gone through that myself, but I do believe that in this particular case, that if we're allowed to hear the argument of a gay divorce from interstate law, then I think it's time to have those discussions again about why do we have a ban on gay marriage.
Massachusetts recognizes gay marriage,
right?
But Texas does not. I mean, so I guess that's the whole crux of the position here. If they do recognize this divorce, then they're actually recognizing gay marriage.
Exactly. Exactly.
Beautiful.
So I mean that's the reason why. That's the reason for the argument.
The motivation, though, is to get the divorce. You mentioned you're not challenging the constitutional rights in this state. Is that correct?
We're not challenging the same-sex marriage ban because my client is not seeking to enter into a same-sex marriage. He's already in a same-sex marriage. He wants it.
What is it you're asking the appeals court about?
Well, again, I don't want to go too much into the merits. I actually think what the trial court said is for the limited purpose of me hearing a divorce, the same-sex marriage ban does not prohibit me from doing that. If you look at the trial court's order, that's actually what it says.
And it sounded like in your argument, this would be a done matter, a foregone conclusion, your client would go on his way, but were it not for the Attorney General stepping in.
My client's a private citizen. He's a private person. He has very personal reasons for needing to end his marriage. And if the Attorney General had not intervened in the case, by the usual count, the time it takes to process a divorce in Dallas County, his divorce would be completed.
Well, the first step to the divorce is recognition of the marriage. But I think the most important thing here is that their argument that the Texas marriage amendment is unconstitutional really flies in the face of our democratic institutions that are designed to allow the people to decide these types of public policy issues. And I think the ACLU and Lambda Legal have it right in saying that instead of going to the courts, the folks who want to overturn the Texas marriage amendment need to go back to the ballot box and try to win in the court of public opinion, which is the court that counts the most.
But isn't it true this constitutional question was not raised at the initial divorce hearing until you guys and the Attorney General dragged it into this? And now you're arguing something that wasn't an issue in the first place.
Actually, that's not true. What happened was that the trial court, the judge decided on her own to strike down the Texas marriage amendment that was passed by 76% of voting Texans. And it was obviously the state trying to preserve the law that the people had entrusted them to defend and uphold. Because we're a nation of rule of law, and as such, we have to have respect for the law and respect for the votes of the people and the